Welcome to People How Are You? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay, friends, so we're going to continue with our door. Yesterday we baked the metalness. You already saw what I did with the metalness. It was something really special. We're going to continue with the other parts today. Okay, so remember, before we start, if you are new, subscribe to the channel. We need to reach the 1000, please, and at least at the end of August we have 5 more days. I don't know if we're going to do it. 5 more days to reach the 800. So please, friends, help me with that. Give it a like, share this content with others, leave a comment. Also, if you want to support my work, you have super stickers, super chats, super thanks, gifts, memberships. We create a goal. The goal is just one single super chat, and I will deliver the PBR file of any material of the ones that we create here, and I create a step-by-step video. Okay, so let's get started because we have a lot of things to do today. Okay, friends, so let me show you what we have. This is our door. These are the textures. Now we need to go back to the other part and start baking the textures there. Okay, I'm going to bake first the diffuse to see how good it is looking. Okay, okay, I just changed the name because yesterday I made a mistake. I think that everything is good now. Let's bake this again. Okay, we're going to start with the diffuse. Save, of course. Bake. Okay, we finished. Now let's check. Okay, it worked. Now let's continue with the next, with the other textures. I'm going to change this to non-color, and let's go with the other ones, and we're going to leave the metalness for the last one. And roughness, we're going to go with the roughness and bake. Okay, we have our roughness. Let's save. To select this and change the name. Let's go with the ambient occlusion. All of these are non-color, remember, non-color. Let's bake. Okay, let's save the normal. Okay, now we need to change the metalness, remember. Okay, here for example, this is the metalness. We only have one metalness, no more metalness, so we're going to change control, press I. Sorry, I forgot to show you. Control Shift, click, and we select the metalness node here. This one the same. The same. Here, this is door. Great. Okay, here you already know what to do. Make shader. Okay, what happened? Oh, no me digas. Oh, no, no, no. Aquí no he tenido mi... Chuta, no he tenido aquí la figura. Tengo que volver a hacer esto. I need to do this again. Chuticas, man. Qué tontera, loco. Hay que volver a hacer todo esto. Hay que volver a hacer esto. Okay, let's make metalness, and then we had to return because I forgot to select one. Maybe here in this space I had some of the. I forgot to put the image in one of these. Let's do this again, but let's go with metalness right now. Select everything and bake. Okay, let's save. Okay, now let's return and let's bake again all the other textures, because I just forgot to add the image texture to one material, and we cannot do that. We need to add to all the materials. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, now let's bake Again, normal and all of those textures. The non-color first. Select everything, bake. We are baking again the non-color textures and then the diffuse, because I missed one material without the image texture. That was a terrible mistake. That's why I told you, when you do this, you need to really pay attention. Okay, we have the texture. Let's save it. Let's go now with roof ambient occlusion. Bake, and let's wait a moment. Okay, we have the ambient occlusion. Let's save. Now let's go with roughness. Remember friends, for those who are new, please help me subscribing to the channel, give it a like, share this content, share your thoughts, maybe give me some feedback, suggestions. That's the only way that I can improve my content. Please friends, help me with that. Okay, now we have a roughness. Let's save. This is roughness, right? Yes. Okay, and finally change this to sRGB. Change this to diffuse and bake the diffuse texture. Bake. Okay, let's save. Let me check something. Okay, we're good. Let's save. Let's go to the other file. Just in case, let me delete this one and let me add it again. Texture, metalness, ambient occlusion, normal, and roughness. I'll start with diffuse. Then let me connect the ambient occlusion. Hello, welcome. Remember to change this to non-color. Shader no. Color. Okay, let me check something. Multiply. Yeah. Let's see the difference. Okay. Now let's go with metalness. Remember, change to non-color. Roughness, non-color. And normal. Color, normal map. Okay, now if we bring our other look, we have the door and the frame. Really beautiful materials. Now let's go with the last part, the security door. So let's close this and let's return to the other file. Now I'm going to select this. I'm going to close this one and turn on my security door. Let me put, we already have this here. Perfect. And let me hide also this for render. Okay, so let's go one by one. Again, UV bake. Here we have only one material. We already have the metalness selected. We select this, and this should let me see, stainless steel. Let me just apply location. Okay, but maybe here stainless steel is not good. We should use here UV instead of, so we can have the UVs here. Let me see how is the UV in this one. Yes, shading. Let me do that. Pivot, no, this is going to be here. I'm going to use this one just in case. No, but if I let me think one moment please. If I do that, everything is going to change. No, but I have the upper one selected, right? Yes, well, no problem. Okay. Yes, let me check this one. I'm going to call this pivot main now. What is the name of this? Small. No, how can I call this? Let me check the name. What should be the name of that? Spindle? The ring. I'm going to call this ring. Okay, ring. I think that the name is what we need. I'm going to call it ring. Need to duplicate this. Check mask. This mask. Okay, we don't care about this one. Edge. Don't care about this one. This one I'm going to change to UV. Let me go. Or let me rotate this one. Let me try to do something. Oh, pues. Okay, now we have the like that. Let me see something. Just one moment. This is too big, so I need to reduce the size of maybe 0.5. Okay. What is this? Lines. So we change this to beats. Now we have the lines like that. Vertical cracks. The same thing here. Okay, we fix it. We can do something extra. 50. Okay, we save. We covered everything. Now we go back and select this. Perfect. This one, let me try to find the same thing here. Chutica, no. Side. Yes, side may work. Chuta, look. Okay, I'm going just to use the same pivot main and duplicate it and put pivot name, I don't know, side, pivot side. I'm just going to change here, for example, the lines maybe. Okay. Okay, perfect. I'm going to do that. Okay, we have our material, now everything is good. Okay, so those are the only ones that we need to change, right? I think that yes. Okay, now let's do this again. We have our material, only one material, we have the texture, we have the metal identified. Let's create a new UV. This is going to be bake. Perfect. Let's go with the next one. To select this, and I'm going to sorry. Okay, what is this? Perfect. I'm going to change location. First, I'm going to check if we have any. Yes, that's the first thing. Check the modifiers. Error, apply. Let me see something. One moment, please. Okay, perfect. Now let's go one by one again. Here, select our texture from here. I'm not going to apply the rotation, I'm going to apply just the location. Okay. And let's disconnect the metalness. Door metallic here. Here we have paint. Metallic in 0, remember, that's very important. Here you bake. Save. Location number. We have the two, yes, the two. Let me disconnect. No, we already disconnected that. Okay, perfect. Bake, save. Here we're going to have the same problem. Pivot, side. Okay, perfect. Perfect. This one is perfect. Is better or the other one? This one is a little bit more complicated because we have a lot of textures. here the same thing. Okay, let's go with the next one. Perfect. Ooh. Right here, I don't have any material. Rusty road iron coated with paint. Rusty road iron coated with paint. Rusty road iron coated with paint. Ah, here I don't have. ¿Qué? A ver, ¿qué pasó aquí? Tampoco tengo aquí, habla bien pues. Chuta, loco. Let me check all the. Okay, we have that, we have that. Here we have. What the hell is this? What is this? Okay, perfect. Let me check the same with the other one, please. Just one for you. Okay, perfect. I just thought. So everything is in order. Let's return to shading. Okay, let's go with 10. Then, okay, already applied. Material, one single material. Data. Create a new UV. Apply location. Perfect. This one, apply location. Okay, let's continue with the next one. Preparing everything for the baking process. This is the last part of this asset. We already created the wooden door, we already created the frames. Bake the textures for those, and this is the last one. We only have perfect. Perfect, let's continue. We need to do this and be really careful. Remember, one single mistake and the result is not going to be good. So you need to go slowly, be careful, not and not make any mistake in this part. We are checking three things right now: the UV, the transform for the location, and the material with the texture. We're going to check everything again just once we finish, okay? Where is this? What is this one? Okay. Here again, location, we bake. Perfect. Fortunately, here we only have one material, at least for this one. Maybe here in the log set we're going to have more materials. And for the log set, how yes, I didn't apply the location. Yes, because for the log set I didn't apply the location. I just bake. But I change, I don't want to change things here. Okay, let's continue. And here, here we're going to have, here we don't need to apply the location. Remember this. Let me check, let me select this. But here we're going to disconnect the metalness in a moment. Metallic. Okay, why we don't have to apply the location? Because if I apply the location, I'm going to lose the circle details. Here I have just one of these. Yes, I think that we only have one of these here. I'm going to do this. So how we manage this part for the other door? What we did, it was we only changed the transforms here from the lines. Wait, what happened here? Here we have two materials. Yes, two materials. We need to do the same. Oh no, we already have this one. Okay, perfect. One moment. And what I did with this? Ah, didn't keep transformation. Here the same thing. Uy, mi pana. A ver, aquí también está complicado, bro. Pero desconectémoslo. Metal. Chut, este sí está complicadito. This one is a little bit challenging. Metallic. Here we have paint, no metallic here, perfect. The metallic for this one is okay. Here the same situation, but as you can see, because we don't apply the location, we're going to have issues with this one. That is a big problem. So how I manage this? This is complicated. This is really complicated, friends. So let me see if the UVs, no problem, perfect, no problem with the UVs. Shading. To bake. Press bake, create a bake. So what I did with the same situation in the lock set in the frontal in the wooden door, I just play with the change the transformations here and don't touch this one. So we need to do that. Let me just remember how I did that for my what to do, but let me just remember how I did it. I use math notes and let me just remember, okay? What I did here, I just connected, okay. Here I'm going to put this in location for the borders. The same here. And here, here I don't have the mapping. Okay, so don't use mapping for that one. No, this is the circle. No, the circle, no, don't touch the circle. What is this? Let me see. The same here. Yes, the same here. Don't touch this. This one, don't touch. So here, what should I do? Fortunately, let me do this. Pin. Ya sé qué puede haber pasado. Espérate. Contrarrestar, pues. Claro, pues ahí sí. Bueno, me equivoqué en la otra puerta. En la primera puerta nuestra. Ya no importa. Claro, qué idiota que soy. Tengo que contrarrestar, pues idiota, que soy bien bobo. Ay, me equivoqué. Puse esa. Ah, madre, se sumó aquí. Mask. Claro, aquí también. ¿Ya? Todo. Falta la conexión acá. Aquí no. Este es el círculo. Esto ni se toca. Estos dos son los círculos. Esto no se toca. I just need to connect this one, okay? Let me just remember, factor is here, right? Let me just remember, okay? Claro, vale. ¿Eh? Vertical cracks. ¿Sí? Vertical cracks. Don't remember this one. Vertical cracks. Let me check. Hey, what is this? What is happening here? I just connect this one, and just ignore the other parts. That's the right way. We don't need this, because the lines are going to be like this, right? I don't remember why I created these lines. Something accurate. A ver, algo aquí. Okay. Here we don't need to connect this. Here we don't need to connect this. Pongo acá. Let's see. Which one too? Maybe. This one. There's this one. These are the circles. We don't touch that. Here the other texture, yes. Here the same. What is this? The same thing. So I finished this part, I think, without affecting the location. This one is perfect, and this is very difficult. I told you. This baking part is really you need to really pay attention to what you're doing. You don't want to miss anything. I just discovered that I missed something in my frontal door, but it is a detail that we can ignore. We don't have to try to fix that. If we want, we can do it, but I think that, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, let's see. Right now we're working on this one. So for this one we're good. Let me select the value that we are using. Here we have we don't apply. Remember, don't apply here when you have this, because I used circles. If I apply, everything here is going to be destroyed, so don't do that. Instead, do as I did. Change the location or transformation of the other details and not touch this. Okay, now let's go here. We have to do something similar. We have two materials here. Okay, so let's do the same thing here. A ver, aquí qué era. Este es el círculo ya. Esto, wavy texture. This one we are not going to touch that. Yes, this one, yes. This one we can change, but the numbers are different. But remember that we have to use the opposite. Okay. So here, this one we need to change. This is for the edges. So this part, mask, the same thing. Change location. Perfect. Now we're working right now in this material. Now let's do the same for this one. No, here no. Here is the same thing. We don't have to touch this. Perfect. The same thing than before. Perfect. We don't touch this one. Perfect. So yes, we only change those. Let's go with the other material. This is not necessary, friends. This piece is really small, but I am showing you in case, as always, in case you are dealing with a situation, a similar situation, but with another model. Here we are going to do the same. Action. I know this one. No, sorry. Okay, let's see what other part. Here, this one we need to change. Yes, I think. Let's see. Maybe I don't have to touch this because no, because of the rotation. We're going to check anyway. Yes, perfect, no problem. Let me show you again. Yes, perfect. Save. Here the lines. Maybe this one we don't have to touch. Let me see. No, these are only the lines. Just this one maybe we don't have to touch because these are these lines. What we're going to change. But if you want, we can try it. Vertical cracks. Maybe this one. Yes. A ver. Let me do something. I already deleted. Let's see if... sorry. Let's see if this is going to work. I'm going to use add math value. We're going to put this in the second one. Let's duplicate. We're going to connect this one here. Yes, we can use it. We can do it. No problem. Okay. I think we finish. We didn't touch the circle. No, the circle is good. Now let's check again everything. Material. The frontal door, we already made a mistake. If we want, we can change it. Let me see. And we don't have to just change the textures and connect that again, but it is a little bit of work because of the metalness. The metalness is the worst texture. So we have this. Let's check first if we have the UV bake, okay? UV bake. Bake. Perfect. Now let's check the texture. No metalness. Texture perfect. Same thing here, no metalness, the texture selected. No metalness texture. No metalness texture. No metalness texture. No metalness texture, perfect. No metalness texture. No metalness texture. Texture. Okay, here. No metalness. Texture selected. No metalness. Perfect. Connect this one for the metallic is going to be very difficult. You have to really be careful in this step. Let's check the other one. No metalness. Here we didn't need the metalness. This is paint. Texture selected. We selected here the texture. Yes, texture selected. Texture selected. Texture selected. Texture selected. No metalness. Texture selected. No metalness. Texture selected. No metalness. Here no metalness. Texture selected. Perfect. No metalness. Texture selected. Perfect. We already have everything. So it's time to bake. Select everything. Let me check here something. What is this? What I have? I have a modifier. Don't tell me that. I have a modifier here, and why? I didn't use modifier. Wait. No, I didn't use this. So we are not going to use that. Let me check if I don't have any modifier. No more modifiers. we have all the other turned off and also the render turned off. And here we have everything turned on. Perfect. Now let's see if this is going to work. A lot of work. And press bake. We're going to start with the diffuse, always with the diffuse, to see the level of detail. Bake. Now we have to wait a moment until the PC completed the baking process. Please remember, friends, if you're new, for now, help me subscribing to the channel, give it a like. Remember that I am trying to reach the 1000 subscribers, and at the end of the week, the end of the month, I'm trying to reach at least the 800 subscribers. We just need 10 more subscribers. Please, friends, help me with that. Share the channel, leave it a like, leave a comment. We are waiting for the PC to finish the baking process. We need to wait a little bit more. We have a lot of pieces, that's why this is taking too much time. Okay. I made a mistake. I made a big mistake, friends. I remember that I didn't distribute the UVs. Ay, qué idiota que soy. Okay, friends, this didn't work. We have to do this again. We're not going to do that right now because we have to go. I forgot to bake. I just create the bakes, but I never distribute them correctly. It was my fault. Sorry, friends. Sorry, friends. This was a huge mistake. That's why I already told you. When you do baking, you need to pay attention. You need to be really careful. It is a lot of things that you need to think about for one single process. That's why it happened to me. Well, you already saw, as I already told you, the mistakes that you can make when doing this kind of thing. So we're not going to use this. Let's return here to shading. I'm going to save it, okay, but I am not going to use it, so I don't have problems with this later. I'm going to save it, but I am not going to use it. Save as this one, and instead of wooden door, I'm going to call this security door. Security door. Diffuse. Okay, let me save, but we're not going to use this. Okay, friends, so we're going to continue with this tomorrow, okay? I don't have more time and I need to go to Twitch. I already told you, you need to be really careful with this, okay, friends? So that's all for today. Tomorrow we're going to finish this. Please remember to follow the channel, give it a like, share this content with others, leave a comment below. Let me change this image, I don't like this. Now I'm going to be here. No, well, don't worry. Okay, so also you can follow me on Twitch, Kick. You can find me as Fran Salazarco. I am also my social media accounts, X, Instagram and TikTok. Fran Salazarco, the same thing, same username. If you want me to collaborate with the project as a freelancer, you can contact me. There's my email there, the social media accounts, the LinkedIn page. You can create a project on Artwork, see trigger and send a share too. And if you want to support my work, remember that we have super stickers, super chats, super thanks. We have gifts, we have memberships, 2 levels of memberships. In the Explorer and Master Builder, we have 3 videos for members. Also, we have goals. One goal, the goal is just one single super chat, and I will deliver the PBR material for you. And I'm going to create a step-by-step video about that material. Also, another way to support my work is you can go to TurboSquid. Here you'll find my low poly and high poly assets that you can use for games and animations. Also, if you want sculptures for 3D printing, you can go to my Colts 3D profile. Here you have a lot of options from different shows, from different franchises. This is for 3D printing, and also we have a third option that is CG Trader. Here you'll find my assets, my sculptures, my first assets, and low poly, exclusive low poly environments that you can use for your games and animations. I use this one for Unreal. Of course, I needed to change the units and the sizes of the assets, but you can use them. What else? Yes, that's all. So tomorrow we're going to finish this. I make a huge mistake. Look at this awful texture. I forgot to organize the UVs. It was a huge mistake. Sorry about that. I already told you, when you do these kind of things, you need to be really careful and pay attention. Okay? So that happened. That happened to me. You see, as I already told you on live streams, you can see how when I make a mistake and how we're going to solve them. Tomorrow we're going to solve them. We just need to reorganize the UVs. So that's all, friends. Thanks for coming. Please remember to subscribe. That is very important. Remember to subscribe. Help me with that. In a few minutes we have Twitch if nothing happens, and tomorrow we have YouTube and Key. Okay? Tomorrow we continue with this one. So that's all. Thanks for coming. Please remember to subscribe, and see you in the next one.